This is a message to TkyoSam. You always brag on your channel that you talk real talk in your videos, so I'm going to give you some real talk. Now, a lot of you guys who are watching this probably understand that recently, in the last 3 weeks, there's been a lot of drama revolving the upcoming YouTube Hanami. So, I'm going to tell you guys the truth behind all of the drama, alright? And before I go into any of this, I'm just going to say I have all of the proof I need in the form of text messages that Sam sent me online. So, yeah, let's get started. So, what happened was, last year's YouTube Hanami, I helped out with the promotion video, and I helped out with planning and setting up the thing, helping get a lot of people to go. I asked a lot of my YouTube friends that maybe Sam doesn't even know. It took a while to get Sam to actually make the event page. He didn't make the event page until like the very beginning of March. And as you noticed, I made the event page for this year's Hanami 3 weeks ago. I made it early because I know people want to come into town for the Hanami. Like, people are traveling from all over the area, right? Last year we had people come in from Australia and Canada to go to Hanami, right? And when I told Sam very early on to make the event page, he said, no, I'll make it when it's ready. I'm like, when what's ready? I told him that people are coming in from out of town to go to the Hanami. He says, this isn't for them. I'm like, okay, but the Hanami is about the community. And I don't think that's something that stuck with Sam. So what happened the day of the Hanami, I showed up early with this huge tarp, this gigantic tarp. I got there at like 8:30. I set up everything, a bunch of my friends showed up, and we set up everything, and we made sure everything went off without a hitch. And Sam didn't show up until like 12:30 or 1 o'clock. And that's not the first time that Sam planned an event that he didn't show up for. Back in 2015, Sam hosted a YouTube summer beach party, and he wanted me and Mama Jess to show up at like 9 to claim a spot in Uegahama. And that's what I did. I showed up at 9, I set everything up, and Sam didn't get there until 1. So, you know, repeating pattern, right? Either way, after the Hanami, Sam brings up to me online all of these messages you see here. Sam complained multiple times about the expense and trouble of the Hanami, and I will give him credit because, like, the Hanami is a very difficult event. It's a big community event. For setting up the Hanami, people who are organizing it, they sacrifice their time, they sacrifice their money to, you know, bring stuff. They buy the tarps, they buy the sound system, they buy food, beer, everything, right? It's just a huge thing that people sacrifice for the community. And I've said that even on the Hanami page. I'll give him a lot of credit for that because it is a tough job to run. So if he wanted to leave the Hanami, I don't say that he's being weak or anything. It's just he was tired, right? And he mentioned that in the line conversation. He talked over with a bunch of people. He talked to Scott, Unrested. He talked to Victor. And both Scott and Victor have given me permission to talk about this. Okay, they've both given me full permission to discuss this. And so what happened was, online, he sent me a picture of a torch, which you can't see now because the image got deleted. He said that the Hanami's mine, basically. At first, I was a little bit skeptical if I could actually run the Hanami. Not because of my ability to run it, but because I didn't know this time last year if I was going to be in Japan. I was trying to get my job situation, my visa situation squared away, but once I figured out I was pretty much going to be set, I promised Sam, I promised Sam either way I'd be here at the Hanami, I'd set it up. So I talked it over to the Tokyo Maniacs. They said they were cool helping me plan this event. I talked it over with Victor, Hiko, Scott, a lot of people in the community. I assured Sam, I said, this is the Hanami, this is what it's going to be like from next year. And he said that it was good. So, moving on. And these are the line messages to prove it. And just to be sure, let me just show you guys this. As you can see here, this is the text message, the line group chat. You can see the proof right there. Not doctored. And for you to see the font, let me compare it to, let's go to Twitter here. It's the same font, you see? It's the same thing. It's the same font. He says, I'm tired of doing this Hanami. He was tired of me bugging him to be the one to take charge. I'm done with this shizzle. If you want credit for all this, here you go. You see? And then I said, it's mine, and I'm done with this. It's pretty clear to me Sam didn't want to be the one in charge of the Hanami. As you can see, like, a lot of people are going to immediately say, oh, Zach, these are doctored. But, like, this is the same font that is used on the iPhone. Like, it's the same font. So unlike the incident back in October, which a couple people have made videos on, I'm not going to discuss it in length. because it's not involving me, but those images were doctored. They were poorly photoshopped using a font that was not available on either iPhone or Android. The next big thing that happened that kind of pissed everybody off about Sam and a few other people was the incident back in October. A shady website popped up. We don't know who made it. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I talked it over with Scott. Scott has no idea what happened either. This website popped up and it ruined the reputation of a number of YouTubers, and like I mentioned, a couple of them did make videos on this. One YouTuber who made a video defending one person in that whole incident, she got a bunch of very scary messages from this other person in the community. I'm not going to name either person. Scott was like looking into this the whole time, this whole website, but we never really figured out who was behind it. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone here because I wrote down a lot of this stuff because there's a lot to discuss here. The site itself was made in DC on an Android phone. The identity of the creator is unknown. It's not important at this point. Around this time, Scott made a couple videos discussing the recent YouTube demonetization stuff. Sam makes a video on his TkyoSam 2 channel, trash-talking Scott about thinking that his videos discussing the recent YouTube demonetization issues was Scott taking off his channel just for views and likes. And the whole theme of that video was Sam was going to end his TkyoSam 2 channel, and he clearly didn't do that. I mean, he's obviously doing that for views, so much for real talk there, Sam. So, the most recent thing that has happened is I got everyone together from the last, since October, middle to the end of October, I've started to talk with a lot of people on getting the Hanami plans squared away. So I talked over with the TkyoManiacs, we discussed what we're going to do with the TkyoManiacs, we talked it over with Scott, trying to get the dates organized. Talked it over with Victor, because Victor's the guy who's involved with he's the YouTube ambassador, right? He gets the swag, right? The YouTube t-shirts, which we are going to have at the Hanami, by the way. We got a lot of things put together, and I finalized the dates after checking the Hanami forecast, and I checked the availability for a lot of people who wanted to come into town. April 1 was the day we decided, and the Osaka Hanami we discussed even further was going to be March 25th. So that was all decided, and I got the go-ahead on January 8th, this month, January 8th, to make the Hanami event page. Within hours, I get messages from a number of people who are saying, "Hey Zach, why are there 2 event pages? I just saw this." Sam made an event page within hours of me making the event page, and it looked like it was very hurriedly created. It's quite obvious that he made this event page because he clearly didn't want to lose control of the Hanami. I don't think it mattered that I or the TkyoManiacs or anybody else is in charge of the Hanami. He just didn't want to lose that. He didn't want to lose that attention that comes with it, right? And let me clear this up right away. There is no way in hell I am doing this Hanami to get views or whatever. I am a huge proponent of the community. I've said this time and time again. The community needs to be stronger. These events like the Hanami, the beach party that I put on last year, and the summer party that Hiko and Victor put on every year. That's like the very rare times that the community comes together, and the community's been somewhat fragmented. Now I know some people don't like me, and I know I've made mistakes in the past. I know I've done shitty things to people, and I really, really regret it, and I am very sorry if I've ever, at all, did something to make you upset with me. I did not mean it. Sometimes I'm a massive dick. I'm just going to say it right now. I'm just a massive dick sometimes, and I don't try to be. I genuinely love this community. All I want is just people to get along and have fun with each other, right? Collaborate, learn new things. Most of my friends have different political views than I do. And that's important, to have a wide variety of people in your life. And that's why the Hanami is important to me, because I introduce people to each other. People introduce me to them, right? And that's why I am so excited about this Hanami, okay? So either way, what happened was, immediately after he makes the Hanami event page, you guys probably saw this on my channel, if you guys have been long-time subscribers. My channel immediately started getting a bunch of sock puppet accounts just attacking my channel, leaving personal information such as my full name, where I live, how long I've been in Japan, where I graduated university, all this stuff. I've been basically doxxed a lot in the last 3 weeks. Not to mention another sock puppet account, I don't know if it was Sam or someone associated with Sam. They put a post on Japan Circle Jerk trash talking my channel, and I think someone on that Reddit board recognized that it was Sam on that board. But at the same time, you know how cancerous Japan Circle Jerk is. A lot of hate came from that board onto my channel. A lot of unwarranted hate. Not to mention all the sock puppet accounts have been leaving mass dislikes, and it happened at a certain time of the day. Like, it would be whenever this person who has all these sock puppet accounts, either Sam or someone who's good friends with Sam, they would be the ones who did all of this within a short period of time. Not to mention, shortly after making this video, I was going through some of the screenshots I took with other people involved. He added a bunch of my friends on Facebook who have no connection at all with YouTube, Japan, anything at all. Like this girl I know really well for years, but she's not a YouTuber, or my friend in Texas. He added them on Facebook, which is really weird. Why would he do that? And also, shortly after the attack on my channel commenced, I guess you can say, my Facebook account, my personal Facebook account got blocked because somebody reported my name as being fake. I just had my first, last name, and in that middle part where you can optionally put a name that you go by, I put my Phoenyx name, right? But someone still reported my last name in particular as being fake. So my Facebook account was down for like 3 days. Actually, the first thing that happened was they wanted me to have my full fucking name. My full ID that's on my passport. They wanted that on there. My full name. First, middle, last name. No! I am not putting that on there. I like my privacy. So because of that, it took me a lot longer to get my Facebook up to just being my first shortened name and my last name, right? So whoever did that is clearly just maliciously attacking me, right? And then the second thing that happened was the Hanami event page got deleted. Now I understand that his page probably got deleted as well, and both my page and his page, the Facebook event pages, both came back up. Well, I had to remake mine and he remade his. But the point is, he or someone associated with him got my event page, not mine. Let's not say that. It's not my event page. I just set it up. It's the community's event page. He got that deleted because his ego can't handle the fact that he's not in charge of a community event anymore. That's the reason why. I mean, that's the only thing I could perceive as that being the reason why. And Scott mentioned this to me. He said this was the same type of attack that was launched against him last year in October. Someone got Scott's Facebook pages taken down, and Facebook reported the exact same reason. Fake name, right? So clearly, whoever's behind Scott's attack, either Sam or someone associated with Sam, we don't know, got my Facebook page taken down temporarily. Alright? So because of that, that's the main reason why my comments have been turned off. I mean, I approve the comments as they roll through. Now, if you guys want to shit post on this video, go ahead. The comments are on for this one, okay? Even Sam, defend yourself in the comments if you want. But like, look, I treat everyone the same. I treat everyone with respect, okay? If Sam wants to have his own event, that's totally fine, okay? Even if it's in the same place. I mean, I know it's the same place. He's going to have it at Yoyogi Park April 1. I'm having it at Yoyogi Park April 1. Look, I don't understand why you're doing this, man. Alright? Maybe it's because you want your Patreon to get more traffic so you can live off the Patreon donations. Maybe it's because you can't handle the fact that you won't get the attention that this gets. I mean, I helped you out so much. I sacrificed a lot of my time to help you out last year and the year before at the summer beach party. Alright? I took a lot of my time out to help you out. Alright? And after what a few people have come up and told me since I mentioned I was running a Hanami this year, I'm sort of regretting helping you out. And I really regret it now that you've taken the time to just attack me, attack my friends, attack other people. To show you the level of childishness that Sam has demonstrated. Anytime someone has questioned Sam as to why why there's 2 Hanami pages, he blocks them. This has happened to 7 people. Some of them aren't even friends with me. Alright? This is just... I don't get it, man. Okay? You're talking all this real talk all the time. Yeah, I guess real to you is the alternative facts, right? Maybe there's a new real talker in the YouTube community. I don't know. But all I do know is this. YouTube Hanami is on April 1. I'll be there. A lot of other people are going to be there. We're going to have YouTube shirts. We're going to have contests. We're going to have fun and games. We're going to have the music. We're going to have the beer. Just ignore all this drama. This is my side of the story. And I know this is the truth. And once again... these are all of the line conversations I have with Sam after last year's Hanami. If you don't believe me, then, well, I can't say anything further from this, okay? That's it. That's it, okay? So, if you want to defend yourself, free reign in the comment section. The Sam and whoever is associated or defending Sam, go ahead, have at it, alright? Thank you for watching. Normal videos will be up soon. I'll see you guys later.